Hello again, and thanks for joining us on the program Healthy Lifestyle Africa, 105.5 Paradise FM Calabar. And don't forget that this program is put together by Asiupo Diagnostic and Medical Center, Merisleso Avenue, right here in Calabar. In today's edition of the program, we'll be taking a look at the toxic ingredients and cosmetics that we use every day in our lives. Don't forget the fact that an ounce of prevention is worth more than a pound of cure. My resource person is Mr. Sunday Clement. Welcome to the program.
It's my pleasure to be here.
My name is Erim Ega. Join us again. Now, so let's just go straight to the matter on the table. We're looking at the toxic chemicals in the creams we choose every other day. But first, let me ask you, let's know about cosmetics. What are they?
Okay, by way of definition, cosmetics can be described as some kind of substances or articles which we use for diagnosis, we use to enhance our beauty, and it's sometimes used on the skin and sometimes it could be ingested, but it's kind of different from drugs. That is what literally we can say cosmetics is all about.
Okay, very well. When I started from the outset, I did say that we're looking at the toxins in the cosmetics we use. Maybe let's also appreciate toxins.
Okay, toxins are substances which are poisons. That's the literal way to put it. Toxins are chemicals which are dangerous or hazardous or injurious to our health. They can be in any form. They can be ingested through the food, through the environment, and through our lifestyle generally. So if it gets into the system and it's seen as a foreign body, we consider them to be toxin or toxic to the body.
Okay, very well. Which are some of these products that contain these toxic materials?
Yes, before I go into the substances that we might want to look out for that are used, that are popularly used for some of these makeups or cosmetics that we have today, it's very important. People need to know that for example, coal tar is a substance that you avoid because it's very toxic, but they are used in shampoos, they are used in hair dyes. So it's very important that people need to pay attention to labels,
Sorry, are you trying to say that some hair dyes are injurious to the skin?
Yes, exactly. Because whatever it is that you use on your skin has a way of being absorbed into the bloodstream. There are substances beneath the dermis. We have the epidermis, which is something we can say. Then we have the dermis, which is
the other layer of the skin.
Layer beneath. Then we have substances. We have a lot of capillaries that can absorb bloodstream. So when you put something on your skin, over a period of time, it gets absorbed into the skin and it finds its way somehow into the bloodstream. So when it gets to a particular concentration, especially when it's something you are used to, it builds up to a kind of a level where it becomes toxic to the body. People need to pay attention to labels of substances. People get by way of referral because they are not drugs.
Yeah, definitely. Just before we get to that, we're still looking at some of those substances that contain some of these toxins. You mentioned coal
yes,
tar.
In terms of cosmetics, you look at lipsticks. People use lipsticks and they use eyelid. They use shampoos. They use hair dyes. These are some of the products generally that are available in the market, and they contain some substances which are not too good to be used. This discussion is based on scientific researches, and as much as possible, a lot of people are working hard to suppress these researches because, of course, their commercial interest at play. For example, some of these companies go as far as using formaldehyde. But formaldehyde is the substances that we use to embalm dead bodies. We use them to preserve tissues, to prevent them from decaying. But they find their way now.
Is it the popular, the one with
formaldehyde?
Formalin.
Formalin.
All
We
right.
call them formalin. So you'll be surprised when you look at the labels of some of these so-called cosmetics and you see formalin there, And this is something that somebody is going to apply to the skin. For example, now, a lot of guys, they see in the movies a lady is wearing a lipstick and a guy is kissing the lady, So there's no way the guy is going to have some of the lipsticks,
not being swallowed
by the saliva and gets into the system,
So are you trying to say that lipstick contains some toxic substances?
Yes.
A lot of women wear lipsticks over the years. I begin to wonder how much of those toxins they may have.
There's a substance we call AHA. It's part of the substance which is used to make lipsticks. We have different kinds of lipsticks, That's why you need to watch out for the labels, Some of them are water-based. You know what I mean? Some of them are water-based and are completely safe to use.
Okay, very well.
You understand? But some are not.
Our crew went out to find out how much the public know about the cosmetics they use. Hear them.
Actually, my body actually reacts to different creams, so my cousin sister recommended a cream, a particular one that I should be using.
Before now, people used to say I'm too dark, so I decided to get this particular cream to brighten up so that my color will be attractive to people around me. What really attracted me was just the name. Someone prescribed the cream for me.
Because I saw my sister using the cream was good to her skin, so I now decided to use the cream.
I got the scent now, good smell, and then makes it.
I saw it from my sister, so I decided to use the cream.
To keep my skin shining, smooth, and attractive.
I saw it on my friend. The thing was very nice on her, and she has the kind of complexion I have. So I said, let me just try it on myself.
So to be honest with you, I don't have passion or interest for those, this cosmetic as much. That's just the truth. I don't really pay attention, or I'm not really concerned about how it affects my skin.
Yeah, you know what it is. Like a yellow.
Experts advise that people should pay more attention to the content of the cosmetics they use so as to get the right one that will not be harmful to them.
Well, in case you've just joined us, you're on to Healthy Lifestyle Africa, put together by Asiukpo Diagnostic and Medical Center, Merisliso Avenue in Calabar, and we're looking at cosmetics, lifestyle, and health. And I still have with me the resource person, Mr. Sunday Clement. So again, let's just look at the harm some of these toxic materials could cause to our health.
Most of these substances have been linked to mainly cancers. For example, there's a substance called the AHA, which I've said before. It's used to clear wrinkles from the body of ladies, and you use them to clear acne and all that. It's hydroxy beta. That's the.
Are they kind of anti-aging ingredients?
No. I'll come to anti-aging. They are actually used to combat, to enhance the beauty of the skin, especially to clear off acne. But they are safe until they come in contact with sunlight. And around here, we have a lot of sunlight. So if you don't know that, look, this substance has an hazardous part when I come in contact with sunlight, then you probably have to use the product and stay indoors. So because when you use this product and you are constantly in sunlight, then it has repercussion. It becomes carcinogenic. There are a lot of reactions that takes place and makes it very carcinogenic. So the code name they use on the labels are BHA. So they use AHA or BHA. So alpha hydroxy acids, or you have beta hydroxy acids. So that's the code name for them. And you have some they call phthalates. Phthalates has also, in a way, have been related to cancer. So most of them are actually linked to skin cancer. So people today can say, okay, tomorrow, I don't know where this is coming from. You have to be very careful. People have to pay attention to labels and watch out for these code names when they use cosmetics, and try to find out what is the basis, the source of the ingredient of this substance I'm using before going to them. As a way, people get to use products because they met a friend, and a friend is looking so beautiful, and they're like, oh, what kind of cream are you using? And just by that, without even considering what it contains, they go to the supermarket and just get those things. It's wrong. It's very important. People need to be informed that these things are wrong. When it comes to the anti-aging thing, I don't know. People need...
Sorry, just before we get to the anti-aging, we're still looking at the causes, some of those harmful effects of some. You just mentioned cancer.
Yes, cancer, mainly cancer.
Okay, mainly cancer.
Mainly cancer, yes.
Okay, it could be cancer of the skin.
It could be cancer of kidney, it could be cancer of anywhere.
Okay.
It's absorbed into the bloodstream, so it supplies toxins.
Okay.
So into the
Other
the
parts
body.
of the body.
Yes.
Okay.
So the anti-aging thing, I don't know, it's like a new wave now. A lot of products are out there that are being used to make people feel younger, look younger than their age. And you like wonder, Africans have very good food. We eat good food, and you take a lot of fruits. You take a lot of very good, nice meal that can make your skin fresh, and you manage your stress level very well in order to suppress the level of stressors that you produce. That is the glucocorticoids are produced in the body, so you will look young as much as your age, you understand. But when you now want to kind of find a way to beat nature, it's very, very unfortunate. Some of the substances that are used there's a substance called PSP. It's a collagen which are extracted from fetus of aborted babies. They are extracted from the skin of these fetuses that are aborted. They extract the skin cells. They are used to produce this product that we now use to rub on our skin and has a way of replacing the dead skin and make it look newer and newer. And that's just the bottom line for this. So people need to be informed.
Okay. Well, let's just emphasize on how to identify some of these what will I say, some of these cosmetics with toxic materials.
Yes, it depends on kind of product you're looking out for. We recommend water-based products that, you look at the label, it contains water, then you know it's water-based. It's either it contains water, it contains maybe fatty substances that can even cause blockages of pores in the skin, or it contains some kind of acid, that might be corrosive, and eventually when it interacts with sunlight, it could have problems. So one has to watch out for acidic substances. So the bottom line is for people to prefer more of water-based products than for them to take onto acidic products.
Okay, very well. We should go more for water-based products. I know that a lot of people want to achieve something, and that is maybe you want to tone up, you want to bleach and stuff like that. And then are they getting the same results with the water-based products you are recommending? Can they also achieve the same results?
Well, I wouldn't advise people to get artificial when it comes to beauty. When you eat good food and you take good care of yourself, it's just that it's a long-term kind of effect. You definitely get results.
All right, just before you go, let's look at what everyone should look out for when you're going out to get a cream, get a shampoo and stuff like that. You mentioned water-based as a guarantee. Any other information?
Yes, it's important that people understand, people watch out for the label. That's the code word, the label. Then try as much as possible to get information. The information are there on the internet. You can try and write out the contents of the substances. Then try and find out what they do and what are researches that have been done on these constituents, so that you can know what you're getting into or what you're putting on your skin.
Okay, very well. I'd like to thank you very much for being a part of the program. But don't forget, it's been Healthy Lifestyle Africa, and today we took a look at cosmetics, lifestyle, and health. I'd like to thank the resource person, Mr. Sunday Clement, for coming on the program today.
My pleasure to be here.
Don't forget, Healthy Lifestyle Africa is being powered by Asiupo Diagnostic and Medical Center, Mary's Leso Avenue, right here in Calabar. Until the same time next week, when we hope to bring you tips on yet another very important subject matter. On behalf of the producer, Stella Ifyo, my name is Erim Ega. Thanking you for being a part of it.